Aloha, this is lesson 334 from A Course in Miracles with Hope Johnson. Today I claim the gifts forgiveness gives. I will not wait another day to find the treasures that my Father offers me. Illusions are all vain, and dreams are gone, even while they are woven out of thoughts that rest on false perceptions. Let me not accept such meager gifts again today. God's voice is offering the peace of God to all who hear and choose to follow Him. This is my choice today, and so I go to find the treasures God has given me. I seek but the eternal, for your Son can be content with nothing less than this. What, then, can be his solace but what you are offering to his bewildered mind and frightened heart, to give him certainty and bring him peace? Today I would behold my brother sinless. This your will for me, for so will I behold my sinlessness. And that concludes the text. Yay. Today I claim the gifts forgiveness gives. It's declaring that I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to accept what's always been true. The peace and certainty of God's love. Today I claim the gifts forgiveness gives.
Yeah.
So this lesson is reframing forgiveness as claiming treasure. The gifts forgiveness gives. Peace, certainty, innocence, rest, divine rest. See, this is the divine inheritance that was forgotten when the mind turned toward guilt and separation. To forgive is really to remember what's true, what's never been lost to you. It's reclaiming your awareness of the gifts that are given. It also frames illusions as meager gifts. It says, let me not accept such meager gifts again today. You could say the meager gifts are ego counterfeits, validation, control, grievance, superiority. They seem to be satisfying on the surface, but they only bring this sense of emptiness. It's not like a meditative emptiness. It's sort of sorrow feeling. You know, when you compare them to God's treasures, love without condition, safety without limit, the choice is really simple. Like one's reality, one's an illusion. And you can't choose both at the same time.
It's bliss or suffering.
You bliss or suffering, right? So forgiveness really is restoring your true perception. It talks about, behold my brother sinless. That's a practical way of claiming these gifts. Your mind can't know its sinlessness while it's projecting guilt onto anyone. Obviously, that's not going to work out. But whenever you see someone as completely innocent, That's where you're reclaiming your own holiness. You're open to peace. You're feeling peace. You know, that's your birthright. That's what's given you. You can be at ease about how everything flows in your apparent life, totally given you so that you can return to truth, return to innocence.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's a gift for you. God's voice is offering the peace of God to all who hear. This is awareness that interrupts fear and says you're safe. Forgiveness clears that interference so you can hear the voice. When you're projecting guilt, you cannot hear the voice. And remember, guilt is always any attempt to control someone's perception, too.
In a way, forgiveness is like stillness.
Mm-hmm. It is. It just allows you to see that whatever seems to be is only symbolic. It's only arising for helpfulness. It can only be helpful. It can only be a gift. It's not seeing through the lens of threat and guilt and suffering and punishment.
Yeah, comparison.
Mm-hmm. Comparison is another one.
Yeah.
It says your son can be content with nothing less than this, talking about the eternal. All temporary pleasures fade away because the Son of God cannot be satisfied with what dies. And when the mind finally admits this, there's no satisfaction in the world. It's just like, okay, I'll just receive whatever is being offered and stay in peace. Really, it's like just receiving whatever experience is arising in complete acceptance of yourself as you are. Embracing any reactions, just, that's the thing about being at peace within yourself. It's like any kind of reaction, any kind of body response or something like that, it's allowed to be. It's just embraced as it is. It's nothing that can harm us. So today we're claiming the gifts. Today I claim the gifts forgiveness brings. You might start out with a simple practice first thing in the morning. Ready to receive. Sit for a few minutes with a sense like you're ready to receive the gifts.
Claiming the gifts feels like assertive. Like you step into it. Claiming the gifts.
Today I claim the gifts forgiveness gives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like this declaration, like you're ready.
Yeah, step into it.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready to accept that this is what it is. It's always gifts all the time. Imagine just opening your hands and being ready to receive whatever it is that's arising, feeling peace, being in that openness. This is a really good lesson if you have like a court date or something like that. If you're feeling at peace, being really open, claim these gifts. When you get a sense of any irritation or fear, any kind of clenching, notice, wait a minute, am I trading peace right now for, quote, meager gift? All right. And choose again. That's what forgiveness is. Letting peace return. And then in the evening, reflect. Recall a moment or moments when you saw someone through forgiveness, forgiven today. You got the perception maybe that they were irritating in some way, and then you realized that you're not irritated with them at all. You just projected the irritation. You established in your mind that you were dreaming a dream in that moment. Notice how your perception felt lighter, freer, truer. Notice how that felt like you, like more like you. That's the evidence of the treasure you found. Let that sink in so you realize that you want to live every day like that. Forgiveness is basically an act of spiritual remembering. Forgiveness ends the poverty of self-judgment. That's the only true poverty. It restores your own awareness of abundance. Every judgment is hiding a gift. And every time you are released, that gift is revealed. So this is a declaration. You're not begging for illusions. Your hands are open to God's treasures today. The radiant peace that was never taken from you. And remember, when you recognize your brother as sinless, that's when you recognize yourself as whole.
Mm-hmm.
All that God has is ours. It's all given to us. So today I claim the gifts forgiveness gives. AM and PM and every hour. Yay, today I claim the gifts forgiveness gives. I love you.